Let's see what we're involved with here. Oh my God, this needs cleaned before I do anything. Today's project that I will be completing on a Gen 4 Expedition may be applicable to the Expedition's sibling, the Navigator. Let me know in the comments if what I do here helped you with your Navigator maintenance. Now that's all nice and clean. That looks better than what it did. Definitely could use a clay bar. There's a few spots right here. Could use a clay bar. What the hell is that? I don't know if that's under the paint or above the paint, but that could use, that's a different project. And I did all that cleaning and did not do the window. That will be the last step. So it looks presentable. Welcome back to the channel, DIY Mechanics of the Internet. Today's project is replacing the Expedition's high stoplight. Now, it looks pretty straightforward. I did not pull IDS to do this, but looking at the way it's assembled at least, we've got what appears to be 4 Torx bolts, one here and 2 over there. We've got 2 nuts here and 2 more over there. Oh, sorry Cosmo. And then it appears, like right where my hand is at, the spoilers should just fold back over onto the roof. So let's get to it, shall we? So this is the right side. The left side is gonna be the same as this side. Oh, there's even a clip here. All right, so I'm thinking these look like Torx, maybe a T20. Now, I'm assuming that's all glass, so when you're in here doing this, don't go ham. Oh, well that came undone pretty simple. I wonder if I have a better tool for this. Oh, probably stick to the ratchet. Well, come on. Something's... some kind of spring. That just screws out. There's a washer to it, so probably don't want to lose that. Shit. Well, that was pretty straightforward. Kind of a tight working spot. And as for these 2 nuts right here, I'm gonna say 10. 10 works for me. Ooh. Oh, that was easy. Oh. Probably too big of a driver for this. Oh, well that was pretty straightforward. Oh, okay. Now there's a clip right here, but I'm gonna leave that clipped in until I'm ready to unclip it, because I don't know when I remove the other side if this whole unit's just gonna fall down and make contact with the body, or what it's gonna do. Or can I clip this now, unclip it? So there's not much spring to it at all. So it kind of has to, it feels plasticky, so I'd be very careful. There's no pushing down and releasing that. I'm not sure how that. Oh. Well, we have movement. So this clip then feels plasticky and I don't want to break it. So what I'm trying to do is bring the spoiler towards me to relieve tension off of this and push this little clip down without breaking the plastic. But it doesn't clear the hole. Huh. So I'm going to use a very small screwdriver, see if I can get more leverage to push this down and pop. Okay, so that's what I did there. Just use a small screwdriver, push the top of the clip down just enough to push it through the hole. Now we just rinse and repeat on that side. Okay. Something tells me this has been off before. Because these rubber grommets are damaged. And while it's off, we're going to clean up here. But I don't see how. I see the bolts. But something else isn't looking right. Let me get you up here so I can show you what I'm looking at. So I have it folded over on the roof. Boy, this is going to need a cleaning. Be careful of your washer fluid line that sits right here. You don't want to kink that. There's 3 bolts right here, here, and here. It looks like you could get to them pretty easy. But I'm wondering if this top panel right here snaps off and allow me better access to those bolts. Get a trim removal tool and see if I can't pop them off. All right, let's see. Can I get under here gingerly? Oh. Well, there is clips. Okay. Ow. Yeah, it's just clips. Ow. Well, listen. There's always that difficult one. There we go. So it looks like you just removed these clips gingerly because they look like they're on those plastic tabs. So if you go in there too much, you might end up breaking those tabs off. And I don't know if this piece is sold separately or if it's all for that spoiler. Now with that removed, we have easy access to our 3 bolts right here. Those might be an 8. We got 2 tabs right here too. Okay, looks pretty straightforward. Smaller than an 8, so it's got to be a 6. 6? Not a 6. How about a 7? 7. 7 works. Pesky little bastards. Little tray. Pop out the tab here. It's a tab on the left and the right side. Ow, you. Now, does the wiring go through? No, the wiring does not go through. So now we're gonna have to, it's got a pull tab on it. Ooh. Gingerly, small screwdriver, push this tab in and pull down, or push down. Oh, well that might be a problem. That's wet. I don't know if you're gonna see that, but that's all wet. I don't know if you're gonna see it on camera, but there's actually water right at the end of my, oh, what the hell is that? Okay, yeah. That may explain why this light doesn't work. What the hell? How's that water get in there? How long has that water been in there? Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna get some air, blow this nozzle out before I put the new light in. Some compressed air and all right. Now, I didn't test the wiring. I just assumed the light was bad. I'm gonna plug the new light in and then test it before I reassemble all this. The light works. Now I'm just gonna do a quick reassembly. Wonder how long it's been like that. So this clip is push, it's got a clip on it. Push the little clip in and then pull the connector down. At least that's how I did it. And then this should snap into place. Before doing that, I want to clean that area. Now, I didn't put dielectric grease on the end of this connector because I don't think it looks pretty sealed. I don't understand how water got in there in the first place. That just clicks in. Make sure this connector looks clean. There is a seal around that connector. Huh. All right. And then that's part, as far as that goes, that part's done. I did not pull IDS, so I don't have a torque spec on these bolts, but I would wager hand tight is sufficient. Don't be stupid and use an impact and go ham, ham, ham. Okay, that looks pretty straightforward. That part's done. Now I just gotta snap this cover back on and reassemble. And voila. Now while I have this part apart, I'm going to clean this area up in here. What do we think? Take $100 for lithium grease in the hinges, Alex? Yeah, it wouldn't hurt. Spritz there. I'm gonna have to wipe the excess of that off. All right, and then I wipe any of the excess off that I just cleaned. Then this should be able to just slide, or snap rather, back into place. I'm thinking. Ooh. Let's make sure the seal is down where we need it to be. Okay. And then we go and lift the hatch and we rebolt it. One more wipe down while we're in here. The clip is clipped. That's a good thing. I don't have a torque spec for these nuts. I would say use your judgment. Do hand tight. There we go. As for these torques, I would still do hand tight and be very careful because you are screwing these through glass. So you put too much force on them, you might break your glass. I sure hope these bottom out. They kind of bottom out. But that clip, if you break that clip, that these screw into, you might have more of a challenge. You can undo the nuts here and pull the spoiler off the hinge, but these Torx hold the spoiler to the glass. So I'd be very careful about how you screw and unscrew these. I think I heard thunder. It wouldn't be one of my videos if I wasn't working in the rain. Seems easy enough. Repeat for the other side. And that completes this repair. Oh yeah, make sure you remove all the tools out of the way too. And that is it on this project on replacing the Expedition's high-mounted stoplight. I can't believe how much water is in this thing. Project looks pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I didn't use IDS to do it, I just kind of did it. So I don't have torque specs on any of the fasteners. The part number for the light will be listed down in the description. That was a project. For more Expedition content, click this playlist. For more content posted this year, click this playlist. And to subscribe to this channel, click here.